Hi, this is Josh back here with Fight Bad Medicine. Today we're going to talk about how you can heal Hashimoto's thyroiditis. This is the autoimmune thyroid disease. So, whenever we talk about any autoimmune disorder, we want to use the principles of functional medicine. That's the real beauty of functional medicine, that we don't really look at this autoimmune disorder doing this autoimmune disorder doing that. We kind of want to get to the root cause of why it is that the person has an autoimmune disorder. Obviously, there are specific things you can do for each autoimmune disorder. For example, multiple sclerosis, MS, high doses of biotin have been shown to heal the myelin sheath, and so on and so forth. But we want to really get to the root cause of why someone has this autoimmune disease. So let's talk about autoimmune disease in general when we talk about Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So autoimmune disease, we know, is really a chronic disease where the root of cause of this chronic disease is chronic inflammation. So whenever we talk about chronic inflammation, we need to talk about the immune system and balancing the immune system. So not to beat a dead horse, but yet again, we have to go back to the gut. Most of the immune system runs along the gut. We know the gut is associated with lymphoid tissue. And so we need to really focus on gut health. And I've already made a few videos on gut health, but really we have to focus on sealing the lining of the gut and making sure that there's no food sensitivities, there's no bad bacteria, bad microbes in the gut, bad candida. We have to get rid of those things, and we have to seal the gut in order that we don't constantly fight things and things leak out through the gut into the rest of the body. So we really have to concentrate on sealing the lining of the gut. Number 2, we have to tone down inflammation. So we just had a video talking about how to fight inflammation. So things like curcumin, ginger, quercetin, but vitamin D is also very important for inflammation. The idea is really to balance the pro and anti-inflammatory in order to cure and heal autoimmune disorders. Number 3, very important, is detoxification. We have to get rid of these foreign substances that the body is attacking. So these foreign substances could take the form of different chemicals, environmental pollutants, heavy metals. And with heavy metals, remember, heavy metals will compete with the good minerals that the thyroid uses. So we're talking about things like zinc and selenium that are necessary for thyroid function. And if you have heavy metal toxicity, they're going to actually compete and push out those metals. So we have to restore those metals, those minerals, and get rid of the heavy metals. Other bad things that we need to detoxify are hormone metabolites. So things like estrogen. So estrogen, if there's bad estrogen metabolites, what happens in the body, there's this production of sex hormone binding globulin, which can actually bind thyroid hormone. And now even though you may be producing it, whatever's bound up is not being used by the body. So the thyroid has to work extremely hard to make sure that you have enough thyroid in your body. The idea is we really need to make sure that the thyroid is not being pushed too hard to work when you have autoimmune disease. So that's why the idea also with iodine is not to have too much, just enough that's necessary for thyroid function, but not to overload with iodine where the thyroid has to really push. And that's where selenium comes in, and selenium kind of can counteract the effects of the iodine. So you kind of need a good balance, not too much, not too little. Number 4, optimize the mitochondria. The mitochondria are the power plants of the cell. So without that, you can't have good cellular energy. You can't repair the cell if the mitochondria are damaged. You need to optimize the mitochondria. In order to do this, we have to go back and we make sure that the detoxification pathways are optimal, but also that's very important is to minimize oxidative damage. So things like N-acetylcysteine or any antioxidants like the vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, you've got turmeric, you've got resveratrol. These things can minimize oxidative damage. And also you need to optimize the mitochondria itself by giving it the things that it needs to perform. So things like alpha lipoic acid, acetyl-carnitine, you need to give the things that the mitochondria need to function, and that's going to help the cells heal themselves. So you see how we kind of get to the root cause of the Hashimoto's and the autoimmune disease. So we need to focus on healing the gut to make sure that whatever bad microbes are in the gut stay in the gut and are clear out by the gut and not flooding the entire body. We need to tone down inflammation so the body can stop attacking itself. Detoxification, get rid of the bad pathogens, chemicals, heavy metals, bad hormones, just to make sure that the body doesn't keep fighting these things, and optimize the mitochondria in order that the body can actually start repairing itself. The cells can repair themselves, the organs can repair themselves, so the thyroid can repair itself. And then some people may need thyroid glandular, just because Hashimoto's can destroy part of the thyroid, and it's hard to really get that back once it's destroyed. But the idea here is really to make sure that we don't make a bad situation worse, and possibly even, be able to decrease the dose of the thyroid glandular. We use Thyroid in our practice, but the idea is really to start healing the Hashimoto's. So, by you healing Hashimoto's, you're really healing the entire body, and the entire body is benefiting. Thank you very much. Please subscribe below if you like this video, like us, and comment below if you have any questions. And visit us at arcwellnesscenter.com and for the rest of things that we do and for more videos. Take care. Have a great day.